Some SACE language examinations require responses containing special characters, like accents and punctuation, that are not available on the US keyboard, which is normally the default in Australia. In addition to the default US keyboard, eExam supports 3 language keyboard options: an on-screen keyboard, the US International keyboard, and a country of origin language keyboard, for example, a French keyboard. Here we'll focus on setting up the US International and country of origin language keyboards on Mac devices. If you prefer to use the US International or a country of origin language keyboard, we recommend that you also become familiar with the on-screen keyboard. It will give you a second option if you have any issues with your setup. This functionality is explained in a separate video. We recommend that you add the keyboard layout you have familiarised yourself with during the year on the device you'll be using for the exam. All keyboards must be set up on your device before the exam. You will not be able to add keyboard options once the exam has started. On the day of the exam, we recommend that only one additional keyboard is configured on your device. For example, if taking the French exam, only the French-France keyboard and the default US keyboard would be installed together. Changing the keyboard layout will reconfigure the actions for some of the keys, so depending on your settings, the keys on the keyboard will output a different character to the one printed on top of the key. To add the US International or a country of origin language keyboard, open the Apple menu, select System Preferences, click on the keyboard option, click Input Sources tab, click on the plus icon. Scroll and either type or select your layout language. On the right hand side, choose the layout you need to add, for example, US International or Country of Origin keyboard. Click Add. The selected language will populate automatically to the left-hand column. To toggle between keyboard layouts during the exam, for example switching between the US and French keyboards, the switching language keyboard shortcut must be configured before the exam starts. This is because the exam is taken in a lockdown environment and the input method icon on the Mac top menu bar will not be available. To add the switching language keyboard shortcut, select the Shortcuts tab. Select Input Sources from the left-hand column. Click Select the previous input source. Exit the screen. To verify that the shortcut is working and that you can switch keyboard inputs, press and hold the Control key on the Mac keyboard, then press the spacebar. A panel should display showing a list of keyboards available. While still holding Control, toggle through them using the spacebar. You should also test this is working in the exam environment before beginning the exam. If you're using the US International keyboard, you probably won't need to switch between this and the default US keyboard, but you will need to become familiar with the key combinations to type special characters. If you choose to use a country of origin keyboard, you will need to toggle between this and the default US keyboard to type in both English and your exam's language. For more information about using language keyboards, including reference tables for key combinations and a list of supported keyboard layouts, see our website.